While people might see the brash Tory Lanez, the overly confident, bro, he gave us tons of vulnerable moments where he was crying on the songs while he was talking, where he talked about Chris Brown being the only one that held him down when everybody turned their back on him.
The situation for Tory Lanez. A lot of people are saying, oh, Trump might pardon. He's from Canada, so I don't know how that works. You know how Trump feels about Canada. It's like, damn, you just caught in the pickle.
I've actually not said this on camera until now. Oh God. Gelo, Tweaker is not a good song.
Okay.
It sucks. That song sucks, bro. I'm going to be real with you. Like, what did he say on the verse that matters?
The verses are bad. Gym class heroes are like, they should be idolized. I thought they were doing things that were just next level innovative.
The bosses told me I had to talk about it.
I hated that response.
This is where Stephen A. Smith gets criticized a lot because it makes it feel like he's being controlled.
Yo. We are the Levi's Wise Guys.
Check out the full podcast. Link below.
Yo. We are the Levi's Wise Guys. It's your boy Check. I'm a boy.
QDZ, Fasheezy, from RG Mase.
Oh, shout out to the gang. Gang.
Yes, sir.
If you're new here, stay a while. And if you've been here before, stay even longer. We are the ill-advised wise guys. I'm Uche. That's QD. Shout out to y'all for pulling up if you're, again, somebody who's been here before. But we might have some new people, so you guys are going to get used to this face. You feel me? Mm-hmm. We have a special episode, man. I really feel like this is going to be a good one.
You going to say that every time?
I have not said that every time.
It's the same exact episode as last time.
That's not true, because this is episode 182.
Okay. 182.
So this is technically a different episode, you know?
Yes. True. It's not special.
That is true, yeah. Just another day. But yeah, man, again, if follow us on all the socials, it'll be in the description. Let's get all this stuff out the way. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Help us grow, man. We just hit 1,600 subscribers. Just hit 1,600. Help us get to 2K. You feel me? It's been a little while, but
bring them out.
Yeah, get us there, man. Q, man, how you feeling?
I
you
feel
good,
man? I feel good. It's
how
a glorious.
How's your mental health?
March. March is the greatest month of all time.
That's cap.
You can't tell me a month better than March in America.
November. Because that's when I was born.
Is that really on your notepad?
You goddamn right. That's when I was born, my brother.
March, the sun is the weather is starting to heat up in March, right?
Sun.
It gets, it stays bright outside for longer.
Daylight savings?
Right, daylight savings.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Then it's my birthday. March 31st. My birthday.
I'm going to be real with you. You cooked on that.
Beautiful
You cooked on
brother.
that. You cooked on that. Let's get to it, man. Shall we start the show?
I think so.
All right. Give me some announcements, man. What you got?
Check out ratingsgamemusic.com.
Yeah.
AKA RGM. AKA the greatest music site on the globe.
Yes, sir.
We got some reviews that we did. It's not a lot of major albums that came out.
Mm-hmm.
But, we've been managing to do some reviews. Tory Lanez dropped an album called PETERSON.
He did.
It's actually a follow-up to DAYSTAR. DAYSTAR PETERSON, right? So this is part 2. We did
He giving his full government out. God damn.
We've been doing Lisa. Lisa? I don't know if you know Lisa. Lisa's a super talented person. We did a review of her album. We did a review. Jenny, I thought they were the same person. Don't
you
kill
know I was
me.
just thinking that?
Jenny and Lisa.
I actually thought it was going to be like racist if I wasn't sure if it was
It's
racist.
not because of looks, because they're just kind of like similar
I
artists.
actually don't know nothing about them other than they're both
kind of
Asian.
similar
I don't know
artists.
nothing.
They're similar artists, like kind of like quirky pop, hip hop. But dog, I'm going to tell you guys right now, Jenny has a song with Childish Gambino. Listen to that song. You'll thank me later. That is one of the best R&B songs I heard this year.
Okay.
And it's produced. She has a song produced by Mike Will Made It. Mike Will Made It. I was like, what?
Really?
Yeah, she's nice.
I'm tapping in.
Jenny, Lisa, they're both nice. But yeah, check out ratings. Leangelo, what's his name? Gelo 2. Right? He has like something.
It's like G3 Gelo or something.
G3 Gelo. Gelo and Glorilla has a song out. Dog. Gelo might be the real deal. We may talk about this a little later, right? Gelo might be the real deal.
Hard to find
Check
out.
out that song. But ratingsgamemusic.com.
Yo, you all right? You all right? Hey, I got something for you because I usually don't do this.
Yes.
I'm going to add on to this segment. You forgot to mention one album. Fridayy dropped an album.
Oh, that
Bro,
was really
I'm
good.
going to be real with you guys.
Friday's nice.
Proud of Me featuring Meek Mill.
Yeah,
Has to be the most
touching.
powerful song I've heard in a while.
Yes.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Yes.
Bro, y'all got to check out Proud of Me, man. I don't really endorse songs too much. That is a powerful song, bro.
It is.
Especially for all the fathers out there. Shout out to
He
y'all.
went out.
People don't give fathers the credit
He
and the
went
love.
red.
I love that.
He went nuclear.
I love that, bro.
Meek Mill was like, this. I listened to that verse and said, yo, this explains everything.
Bro,
this explains
Bro.
everything.
one of the most
Yeah,
important
that's a great-
verses I've ever heard from
great
Meek,
verse.
man. Shout
Great
out Meek,
verse.
man. But on to the other point of promotion. We got Zero Skips, the mother effing playlist in the mother effing building, bro.
Please don't do it.
Yes, sir.
Don't
If
do
you
it.
guys love indie artists, you guys like to discover new talent from artists from all around the world, different walks of life. We got Indian people on the playlist, bro. We got Russian people on the playlist.
Russian?
Yeah, bro.
What?
We got an artist that we just added the other day. He from I believe he's from like Senegal. I could be wrong on the African nation, but shout out to all the artists that we've put up on there. You know, I think that playlist is starting to really take a life of its own. I really appreciate everybody that's on Twitter too. There's been some people that's been like sharing it and sort of, you know what I'm saying, you know, getting the word out there that we got an indie playlist going on. So salute to y'all. If you're an artist out there looking for, you know, to get on a dope playlist curated by yours truly, y'all know what to do. Link in the description to tap into the playlist. But also DM us, email us. Let us know.
Do you know I'm African? I'm African.
Who?
Me. I'm Nigerian. So when you said the
you
guys
sure?
from Senegal,
Are you sure? It's like, nah.
yeah, I don't look. You know.
Hey,
Did I tell you that story about the person I met somebody at the bar? Long time
Bro,
ago.
this is a promotion, man. Hold on, man. Let me
my
wrap
bad.
this
Okay,
up, man.
sorry,
What's
sorry,
up with you,
go ahead,
man?
go ahead.
God
My
damn,
bad.
bro. What's up with
My
you?
bad.
Yo, Zero
My-
Skips
hey,
the mother
my
effing
bad.
playlist
My bad.
in your pocket in stores now. Let's get it. Now,
My bad.
now what were you saying about your Pan-Africanism?
So long ago, I met somebody at a bar, right?
Okay.
And I was like, yo, I'm Nigerian. The person was like, no, you're not. I showed them my license. They just walked away.
What?
My license said Quincy Dominic.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm African, man.
Listen, you have to. You know,
I'm African.
You know, when
You may not believe it. I may not look African.
You know when you tell
I'm
people that
African.
at this point you're gonna have to start speaking Igbo or you're gonna have to do something.
Well, I said
that's-
Nawa, oh.
and that's why they walked away. Yeah, but people know that though.
I said
They know
egusi soup.
I'm Nigerian. They
I
know.
said
Come on, bro.
egusi
It
soup
should be
several
obvious, man. It should be obvious.
Yeah, the Nigerian ill-advised.
Shout out to all the Nigerians, man, and the West Africans. Man, let's get to the topics, bro. Let's go. Listen, on this episode, just like the last one, we're gonna be reading tweets. This time is your time.
Oh God, I gotta explain my tweets.
Oh yeah, man. You gonna have to. There's a couple that need some explanation. And
No.
you already touched on one.
Okay.
I don't think you know it, but we're going to have this
don't know.
segment come up in a few. After that, we had a whole discussion before this podcast. Thought it was real interesting. We decided to put it as a actual topic. But are all bangers good songs? When you consider a song a banger, does it mean it's good or is it amazing? Can there be a banger that's not a good song but it still goes? I think that's a really interesting discussion. We're gonna use some songs to, drive that discussion here and there.
I think that's the difference between two artists. I'll bring it up. That's
Yeah.
the difference between two artists. I'll bring it up.
I think that's gonna be really interesting. You guys are gonna disagree and cuss me out because I got some shit you're gonna disagree with. Actually, they might cuss you out more. I'm not certain where we're
course
gonna
they
stand
will.
on this.
I'm used to it.
You're not wearing them shorts, so I think you're good.
Oh well,
I think you're good, bro.
You know what?
I think you're good.
I let people breathe.
The cussing out is, it's cool.
Listen, I let people breathe. Listen, the shorts, it's exquisite shorts. This is a part of my brand. It's shorts.
Hey, what do they call them?
Shorts.
Hey, what they call
shorts
them?
are supposed to be shorts.
What they call them?
Huckleberry Finn shorts.
What they call them joints?
Huckleberry
Hoochie Daddy
Finn-
shorts.
Hoochie Daddy
Ain't that what that
shorts,
joint
man.
called?
That's what it is, man. But real players be wearing
Yo, bro,
shorts.
having Hoochie Daddy shorts as your brand is crazy, bro. I'm gonna leave it at that. Yo, but on to the first topic. Tory Lanez, or should I say DAYSTAR PETERSON, dropped his new album From Behind Bars.
That's a very interesting name.
Yeah, it is. You know his dad's name is Sunstar?
Sunstar.
That's the father's name.
That's actually dope.
Sunstar?
Sunstar, DAYSTAR?
Bro, it's really interesting.
Nice. That's dope.
Interesting family, man. But yeah, he dropped his new album, 20 or 21 songs, I want to say.
You mean the dad that was like, Rock Nation, this is your fault, Rock Nation? You mean that guy?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, man. Tory dropped a new album, bro. Like, I think first and foremost, like, I want to say I'll say it because I don't know if you're gonna agree with me or not. Okay. I want to commend Tory Lanez for having the dedication to even put out music in this type of scenario. That's impressive in and of itself. I might trash the album in a few, but that is impressive to just put out a body of work that was recorded and thought of while you were behind bars serving a 10-year sentence. So shout out to Tory off rip for even just the body of work.
For sure.
But I want to get into the discussion though. So Q, I mean, do you like the album? Do you think it's meh? Is it trash?
Oh, man.
What are your feelings on this new DAYSTAR, or I should say PETERSON album? What you think?
Oh man. You know what's so interesting about the word talent is that no matter what, talent will shine through, right? So, you know, I like to use sports as an analogy a lot of times, and you can be on the worst team in the world. Like Michael Jordan, everybody thinks Chicago Bulls were just automatically good when Michael Jordan came into the league. No, Chicago Bulls became great in the 90s and 1991, and Michael Jordan was playing with a whole bunch of different people that weren't Hall of Famers or weren't great players, considered great players. And his talent always shined through. People always saw, okay, I know this guy's talented. They're not winning games, but this guy is talented. That's how I feel about Tory Lanez. Like, even when I do not like a Tory Lanez project, I can at least appreciate the talent that he brings to the table. So in terms of PETERSON, what do I mean by that? What if his talent? Throughout the album, there's opportunities where he gave us Guns N' Roses type songs, right? Where he's singing, he's dipping in his R&B bag. And then he had the songs where he was spitting hard. Like one of my favorite songs on the album is it's a funny title. It's called Not Ducking Fades, essentially. Something about, not ducking fades. Mm-hmm. Spitting hard, rapping. And then he has a song on the album that's kind of like a sorry for the wait. Sorry for the wait, where he's just dissing people. Sorry for the wait song. Sorry for what? Sorry for what song where he's just like dissing people left and right. There's a song like that on the album. But he doesn't really, name names as much on this album. But
except for Iggy.
He praised Iggy.
Bro, he's pissed. He mad Iggy left him, man.
He praised
I didn't know Iggy and him was like,
He praised. He said. I heard him say like.
He had a whole song towards her. You know that song Amethyst? That's Iggy Azalea's name. I didn't know that until I had to look it up. I was like, what is Amethyst? Wow. He made a whole song dedicated towards her.
Okay, I thought one of the songs he praised her though. But anyway, I thought from that standpoint, you see his talent. His ability to put together songs, his ability to show his versatility off. You saw that throughout the album. Now, with that being said, and I know you're probably going to elaborate on this some more, I thought the album's audio quality wasn't the greatest, right? There was a lot of songs that sound low quality, but that's expected. He made the album from jail. I thought he got a little too ambitious with the guest appearances. There was a bunch of different people that were just kind of like thrown in there. I don't know if some of the people he was in jail with, or I know some of the people he has one of those guys that's on there that he's been rocking with.
Yoko Gold. That's his brother.
Oh, that's his brother.
Blood brother.
Oh wow, it's his blood brother. Okay, yeah. So I thought he got a little ambitious with the guest appearances. I felt like there was a theme on the album, but like I didn't really care to follow the theme. You know what I mean? I thought it was just congested. It was just kind of like thrown together. But I want to reiterate, his talent was shown throughout the album, and I think that's the one takeaway from me. Also, the content was kind of dope too. I thought it was interesting talking about all the people that left his side when he went to jail, where his mindset is now, his experience in jail right now. I thought the content was pretty dope, but I'm not sure how listenable the album is as a whole. And but like I said, I want to reiterate another time, the talent shines through.
Yeah, I mean, look, I agree with everything. Most of the stuff that you're saying, you know, I'll say this though, and I wanted to give Tory props off rip because, you know, I haven't seen a lot of the chatter or the talk around this album, but I do know that a lot of people are off Tory Lanez. They've been off Tory, you know, in terms of his music after he was convicted, sent to prison for what he, you know, was alleged to have done to Megan Thee Stallion. So a lot of people are not even giving this a real ear, in my opinion. It kind of reminds me of the cloud that looms over Drake with his latest album, Some Sexy Songs for You, where it's like people are already, they're kind of fatigued at the battle he was just in with Kendrick. So it's like you're not really taking in the music the way it's probably intended to be. I feel like people are doing that with Tory, so far what I've seen. And what's interesting is we know Tory Lanez is one of the most talented artists of this generation. I don't give a goddamn that he's arrogant. I don't care that bro, you know, shot Meg according to lawmakers. And by the way, I keep saying according to them because I find it very, very
Here we go.
interesting.
Here comes conspiracy.
No.
Uch.
Here we go.
He's showing his face.
Here we go.
Here we
you know,
go.
Listen, tinfoil Uch. Call
Yes,
it right.
tinfoil
It's
Uch.
tinfoil
Okay.
Uch.
I
Okay?
like this Uch better than Durant.
Yo.
Uch Durant.
Hey, tinfoil Uch. But no, I find it interesting. Like, does it not shock anybody that someone who was convicted of a crime like he was, shooting Megan Thee Stallion, has maintained his innocence on musical songs? The DAYSTAR album, he maintained his innocence. He's been continuously telling people I was set up. I didn't do what I was said to have done. And it's like, that doesn't mean that he's telling the truth, because there's tons of people who lie continuously and they want us to believe him. So I don't know what to believe. So I just want to put that out. But I got to commend him for giving the prison experience in real time. You know, a lot of times, like,
that's what I was saying.
We don't know what it's like for prisoners. We don't know. And while people might see the brash Tory Lanez, the overly confident, bro, he gave us tons of vulnerable moments where he was crying on the songs while he was talking. He told us like he almost gave up a bunch of times. Yeah. He gave us instances on the last song, which I thought was probably the most powerful record, was the last song on the album called Free Tory, where he talked about Chris Brown being the only one that held him down when everybody turned their back on him. Got to be like a very, I would say, ironic or probably serendipitous moment that somebody else who went through a lot of public backlash for what
and went to jail
for it and paid their dues was the one that was there for Tory. So it's like you could see how he relates to him and all that stuff. But overall, though, I'm gonna give him a pass for the song quality, the quality of the music. Yeah. You got. Well, how could you
give
not?
him a pass? You gotta give him a pass.
I thought, but like for example, probably the worst moment on here in terms of song quality is White Lightning. I thought, you know, a lot of moments where his vocals could have been way higher. But again, I'm not going to harp too much on that.
When did you expect him to record that song? Nigga, he's in jail. Could you imagine your jailmate is freaking recording a love song? He had to do it while they were sleeping, probably. 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Like, come on.
Hey, man.
He had to do it in the corner like this. Like, but yeah.
It's amazing. Like, I don't know. It's an amazing feat even to have done the album. Does it mean the album is amazing? Absolutely not.
Even in that song, you see his talent. And that's what I really want to reiterate here is that his talent shines through. And that's how you know he's a talented artist. But, you know, one thing I will say, may be controversial, maybe not. He's one of the few people that we're seeing in real time is facing his punishment. He has been punished, and he's dealing with his punishment right now. So what's the point of hating right at this point? He's dealing with the punishment. So he's telling you what's going on. You know, whether or not you believe he did it or not, he's dealing with the punishment. So when he gets out, whether it's early or not, like, we gotta let it go.
He seems
we gotta understand that he paid for whatever crime he committed. Because in a lot of people don't probably know, in America at least, when you are convicted of a charge or whatever, convicted of whatever, they consider it you did it.
Yes.
Period. It's considered you did it. So a lot of times you got to talk as if, damn, he did it, right? Now, that's just the way that they consider it. That's just the way it is, right?
I agree.
So right now, the way that they look at it is he shot Megan, right? Will we ever forget that? No, we won't forget that. But I do think people have to move on. And I believe that's what he's dealing with, the situation right now where it's like, guys, I am trying to struggle. I'm trying to figure it out. But the best way that we can get through this together is if we move on. I'm serving my punishment right now.
Hey, bro. I'm with you, but last thing I'll say is, man, people are not going to move on because you got to think about how if the law convicts you and that makes you guilty of said crime, even though you've maintained your innocence, but the person who was convicted is saying I'm innocent, that's gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way. So that's what I mean. Like, he's not gonna make it easy for people to like move on.
What do you expect him to say? I shot her. Like, what do you expect him to say? Like, I shot her. Only people that do that is people in the South.
Hey, bro,
the deep South.
The deep South. Yo,
I shot her.
Hey, yo, bro,
I definitely did. I'll shoot her again,
bro. I'm not. But no. I'm not blaming him for standing up for himself. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying people are gonna hear his what they consider bold. I didn't do it. And be like, yeah, but you were convicted, my G. What the hell are you talking about? You get what I mean? So anyway, we'll see what happens, man.
I'm gonna say this last thing.
We'll see what happens.
You know, the sad part about this situation for Tory Lanez is, you know, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, Trump might pardon." He's from Canada, so I don't know how that works. And you know how Trump feels about Canada, so it's like I don't know. Man. This might be the situation where it's like, damn, you just caught in the pickle. But next topic.
Yeah, let's get it.
So, listen, you wanted to diminish my point I was trying to make about bangers versus good songs. The point of Nokia, right? So, we were talking about Nokia, the impact that Nokia's had. Nokia right now is doing really well. People are posting it on social media. People are posting them dancing to it. I saw Lotto dancing to it. I saw A Boogie dancing to it. It is going crazy in clubs, right? And we got into a little discussion, you know, offline, and I said Nokia is an absolute banger, but I would not call Nokia a great song, right? And my issue with that is that a lot of times people think a banger means it's a great song. Like we even, I think we had this discussion about Kodak Black, Super Gremlin, right? I was telling you, I was like, yo, I think people consider it a banger. It's definitely a banger. I like the song. I think it's a pretty decent song, but I wouldn't say it's like an amazing song. I think it's a great banger.
No, that wasn't the discussion,
right?
That wasn't.
I mean, I'm saying it's one of many, right?
No.
It's one of many. The discussion was it.
The discussion was
is it a mega star?
Is it a hit?
Is it a hit?
That
right?
was the discussion.
And see how that aged, right?
It's a hit. No, it was a hit. It was a hit. You were saying no.
Not?
You were wrong.
I don't.
How is Super Gremlin not a hit?
Right,
what are you talking about? This is crazy.
Wait. No, it was something else. But anyway.
All right, cool.
So I just thought it was a very interesting discussion about the difference between a banger and a very good song.
Okay.
Can you decipher the two? If it's a banger, is it a very good song? If it's a very good song, is it a banger? Can it be a very good song and not a banger? So just your opinion on like just that whole idea. Well, let me ask you this first.
Yeah.
Do you think Nokia is a banger and a very good song? And could you give me some examples of songs where you feel like it's a banger and it's a good song, or it's a banger and it's not a good song? Just go wherever you want to go with it.
Look. You know how? Listen. You know, for me, I if you guys don't know anything about me yet, I like to make sure we on the same page with words.
Yes.
So when we
That
talk
is
about
true.
what the hell a
That is
banger
true.
means, like,
That's
can we
true.
define what banger means? Can we get on the same page
Okay.
with that? Is
All
that
right. That's
possible?
fine. Yeah,
Let's outline that.
Okay. What's
So
a
here's
banger?
my definition of a banger. A banger to me is a song that is a bop. It's a song that is infectious. It's a song that you throw it on and you're having a good time to. It's endearing to you. Now, granted, I use all of these words and I've yet to say it's good. I'm yet to use the word excellent, quality. None of that has to be included in what a banger is, in my opinion. So, I mean, do you agree with that?
100%.
Okay, cool.
We're on the same level.
Okay, cool. All right. So
And it got to go in the club. It's got to go crazy in the club.
Bangers gotta
If you
hit the
got a
club?
banger,
Bangers gotta hit in the club?
Gotta go crazy in the club. Like Moneybag Yo. Almost everything Moneybag Yo drops is a banger, and it goes crazy in the club.
Yo.
I be hearing it sounds way better in the club than it does, when I'm cleaning my bathroom.
wait,
or
hold
something.
on. So hold on. Bangers only in the club?
Yes, mainly. Yeah.
So
yeah,
so
it's
you
gotta
can't
go
have
crazy
a
in
pop
the
banger? You
club.
can't have a pop song that's
It
not.
could be a pop banger.
What about a country banger?
Yes, tipsy bar,
So
whatever
you-
the hell
so,
that
so
song's called.
Beyonce had no bangers on her country album?
She did have some bangers, but they were more like R&B bangers. But like
all right.
Halo is not a banger. It's
All
a
right,
very
okay,
good song.
Okay, fine. I think what we're doing here with this word is we've reserved banger for hip hop and rap, which I do know when people use the word banger, we talking about rap music.
Yes.
So I want to be clear on that.
Nah, but there could be a
Let's
pop
be
banger.
real.
There could be a country banger.
Man, don't nobody call pop bangers.
Bro,
Nobody's
what?
ever
There's
said
a
that.
Pop Stay with the Kid Laroi. and
Nobody
Justin
has
Bieber.
ever
That's a
said.
banger,
Nobody
bro.
on this planet
Okay,
has ever
all right,
said
cool.
"stay" is a banger. It's never happened. What are you talking about?
You don't think Jason Derulo? Jason Derulo had mad bangers. What the freak you talking about? Jason
All right.
Derulo.
All right.
Jason
All right.
Derulo.
Fair enough.
The minute you hear that,
Fair enough. All right, we're getting off subject.
on,
So
man.
we defined banger, kinda. Here's my thing. First and foremost, you asked me a direct question. I'm gonna answer it. Nokia is 100% a banger, and it is a really good song.
Okay.
We might disagree on that. I'll tell you why. It's a really good song. Nokia has a dope hook. Nokia has a dope beat.
okay.
And Drake bodied the performance. Like, this is a very good song. Is it the best song I heard in the world? Of course not.
Is it better than Thriller?
Of course it's not. But it's a banger nonetheless.
all I care about.
Fair enough. And so, but on the flip side, I do think you can have a banger that's not a dope song. Like, not a really good song. This might be controversial, but I don't give a damn. I've actually not said this on camera until now.
Oh God. Something about Doechii.
Nope. We're not attacking Doechii.
Okay.
Not on this
All right,
episode,
all right,
okay?
Okay, cool.
Maybe another one.
Okay.
Gelo, Tweaker, is not a good song.
Okay.
It sucks. That song sucks, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I've been holding that one in, man, because it's been pissing me off. That, like, and this is no hate on Gelo. I think Gelo had a dope lane. The hook is freaking infectious, right? Cool.
Okay.
That song stinks,
I'm gonna swear, bro. The course is elite. You cannot,
bro. What is he saying
Negro,
on the verses?
I will throw you out the window if you tell me right now. Tell me right now.
F the hook. What did he say on the verse that matters?
The verses are bad, but actually, I don't like the melodic rap that he uses. It's no.
Bro, that
I don't like
song's-
it. I don't like that.
Listen.
But
in short, that's
the
not a good
course-
song to me.
the
That
course-
is not a good song
The
to me.
course is very good.
All right, cool. I just gave you one example.
right,
So, and I want to give you a chance to get your shit off too.
Yes.
So, my point is that's an example
Do
of
you?
a banger that to me is not a good song versus a Nokia, which I do believe is a good song.
Okay.
Not the best song, but it's a good song.
Okay.
You can have bangers that are good songs, and you can have bangers that are not good
All right. What's a
songs.
good song that's not a banger?
I just told you, Tweaker.
No, it's a good song.
You said a good song that's not
not a banger.
Ooh.
There's a lot.
There's too many. Those are most songs.
Like I said, Halo with Beyonce.
You know how many
I don't know
songs-
why Halo was the first thing that came to my mind, but Halo. What's a song that's out right now? SZA don't make bangers. She makes very good songs.
30 for 30?
30 for 30.
Is that a banger?
I don't.
I would consider 30 for 30 Kendrick and SZA a really good song that is trying to be a banger, but I can't elevate it to banger status.
Let me pivot the conversation.
Talk to me.
Let me pivot the conversation. So, if you're an up and coming artist, which one do you rather have? Right? Would you rather have a collection of very good songs, or would you rather have a collection of bangers? I bring that up because, if you talk about Future, right? Future and Metro Boomin. I thought there was probably more bangers than very good songs on the album. I think for We Don't Trust You. I don't acknowledge we still don't trust you.
Stop the disrespect.
I like the song.
Bro. Don't
I like the
disrespect
album.
that
Sorry,
again.
I like the album, but
Don't disrespect
the album.
again,
That's
bro.
the one is We Don't Trust.
I agree with that.
Right, but a lot of good songs, a lot of bangers. Right?
I don't acknowledge it.
Like,
What?
Like a lot of bangers, right? But I bring this up. Because the commentary around. I know this is 15 straight episodes we've talked about Drake and Kendrick Lamar. 15 straight, right? But we have dissed Drake, right? Because I think Drake is more banger. Like he's more of the banger guy. I think Drake is more focused on that. It's not necessarily about making the greatest songs. I think Nokia is a very, very good banger. I would not call it a very, very good song, right? But we dissed Drake on that. And I thought Kendrick with GNX, that was a bunch of bangers to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like Peekaboo, is that a great song? Is Peekaboo a great song? Peekaboo. I know there's a song. I got 50 on the chain. Peekaboo. Is that a great song?
That shit kind of alright though.
It's
That joint alright
It's
though.
a bop.
That
It's a
joint's
bop.
alright.
It's infectious. It's a bop.
That joint's
It's a
alright.
banger. I'm asking the question: is it a great song?
Look,
Is Squabble Up a great song?
look. You see, but
You know what I'm saying? He focused under everybody's nose. Kendrick Lamar actually focused on making bangers.
But let me ask you something. I gotta. You said something. You asked me a question. You said, "What should artists focus on?" I think that's what you said.
Yes,
Like
if you're up and coming
If
artist,
you're,
what do
it was you
focus
said
on?
if it's good.
Yeah.
And by the way, let's extend it just a little bit.
Yes. I like
Good
this combo.
music, or you said bangers. If you think about the Kendrick Lamar example you just gave,
He focused on bangers.
yeah, but he's also the artist who is known for not focusing
good
on
music.
bangers.
Exactly.
Right? And so
Exactly.
if you but think about from a timing standpoint. Now, a lot of people going to give credit to Drake, but we'll leave Drake out of this particular conversation.
Yes.
I could make a legitimate argument that the success of Kendrick Lamar that we've seen in 2024 going into 2025 is solely predicated off bangers.
Bangers.
Focusing on bangers.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
And so, but I think a lot of people are going to hear that and be like, yeah, but he does other things. He makes good music.
And
yada, yada,
it's
yada.
good.
Yeah.
His music is good.
There's a time and a place to make good music, and there's a time and a place to make bangers.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
Full stop. So I don't think there's a do this one and don't do
But
the
you
other.
see-
It's a when do you do the banger? When do you do the good music?
What I
think
hate-
that's the point.
What I hate is that Kendrick Lamar gets credit because it's a banger. Kendrick Lamar gets credit for it being a great song. That's why I like to decipher. Like Kendrick Lamar at this point can just throw anything out there. You can be a banger. That's his intent. Peekaboo was its intent.
Peekaboo kind of fire though.
It's a good.
Peekaboo kind
it's a-
of fire
it's
though.
It's a good. It's catchy.
Yeah.
Has a lot of good qualities. But like,
Sure.
I'm not comparing that to like his prior work.
All right, let me ask you. Would you say TV Off is a good song?
I think TV Off is a good song.
Is it a banger
I think TV Off
and a good
it's
song?
a banger and a good song. I think TV Off is a banger and a good
So
song.
okay, let me ask you because I don't think I've heard your
Like
explanation.
the song with Drake and Sexy Red, I love
Baby
you.
Daddy?
Yeah, no, the murder joint, I love you. Or even Baby Daddy.
Oh, You My Everything.
Yeah, You
That
My
song
Everything.
sucks, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of a banger, but I would absolutely never call that a good song. Baby Daddy, Housekeeping Knows, that's a banger. I think it's a pretty decent song. It don't gotta be. Look, I'm not saying Peekaboo's a bad song. I'm just saying it's a banger, and I think that's what people gravitate to. They gravitate towards it because it's a banger.
But see,
But like, let's not like
okay, cool.
give credit to like people that make bangers. Like, I'm glad you said Gelo. There's some people that are like, yo, Gelo's fire. He's a great artist. I think he made a banger that goes.
Right.
But like, it remains to be seen how good of an artist he is, because I don't think that showed his quality as an artist. It just showed his quality as a ability. You can get people off the street to make that song.
Fair
On a
enough.
swerve or the you
Fair
can
enough.
find somebody across the street. No, I mean that respectfully.
I get it. It doesn't. You're saying you don't see the
I'm just
extreme
saying it
talent.
doesn't
like-
necessarily show his talent. Now he doubled up with the Glorilla song, and I thought that song's pretty good. But he makes he makes slightly more stomachable NBA YoungBoy songs.
Jeez. Hey,
Like,
that's not a bad way to put it.
More like commercial NBA YoungBoy type songs.
That's not a bad way to put it. I'm not even mad at that.
But hey, I mean,
Look.
we can't give credit to these people that are making bangers.
Fair
and
enough.
Calling it very good songs.
Hey,
you know
look,
what I mean?
fair enough. But one thing I have not heard from you, and we'll wrap on this. Just
Yeah,
make it
for sure,
breathe.
for
A
sure.
lot of people come to us. We're a music podcast. People come to us for our opinion on music. You're RGM,
Yes.
writer. Talk about music, what you like, what you don't like.
Yeah.
I'm yet to hear what makes a song good in the first place. Like when we say a banger isn't always a good song and vice versa. Okay, then what is it that makes a good song to you?
Well, I mean, do the vocals sound good?
Okay.
You know, how is it structured? You know, does it have a good structure to it? Does it have a good rhythm to it? Lyrically, is there purpose in what the person's saying? Like, did I leave this song feeling like I learned something new? Like, you know, did I leave this song feeling good inside? Like, I listen to songs like, let's say, the song with SZA and Kendrick Lamar, the throwback, All the Stars, right? I leave that song feeling like, yo, I feel good inside. Like, I feel like the chorus did his job. It was uplifting, good energy, good structure, well put together, good rap verses, good singing. But, you know, like for a song like, let's say, Gelo, right, that song, I left it saying, oh, the chorus is catchy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has very infectious melodies on the chorus.
Right.
But I don't leave the song feeling like anything else. I just feel like, yo, it made me dance.
Right.
Like, but when you leave a song feeling like, wow, that person crossed off a few boxes musically, you know, I think that's a good song.
All right, fair enough. I just wanted to get that answer, man. Listen, I think it's important for people to even know that because people won't hear this conversation and say, what the hell you mean Peekaboo's not a good song? What do you mean TV? Like, you get what I mean? If you don't define it, like, it'll be a little interesting.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo's hard.
I like that song. It's a good
Yo,
song.
AZ Chike?
AZ who?
See?
AZ Chike. No,
That boy went
I know
off on
AZ
that.
Chike.
The feature.
Peekaboo.
Anyway, man.
And Lefty Gunplay.
He wasn't on that song. That was the other joint. But let's move on to the next topic. And last topic, we're going to be reading some tweets.
What?
Tweets.
That's the third topic?
Yes, sir.
You kidding me?
We got tweets in the
Jesus.
mother effing building. Last episode, you read my tweets.
Yes.
This episode, I'm going to be reading some
Very
tweets from
disgusting, nasty tweets.
From me? Hey, man.
That's
man.
how Trump insults people. Very nasty person.
What's crazy is he's
a
nasty,
very
when he talks. He's calling other people. But
he's nasty.
Hey,
they
bro,
would be very nasty.
I
to
will
me.
say this. Some of these tweets that I'm
Nasty
about to
tweets.
read weren't that nasty. They were actually just really good discussion points. We're going to lead off with the first one, man. This one is a viral topic going on right now.
Okay.
But you, the Widow's Peak Bandit on Twitter, you don't even have a Widow's Peak. I don't even understand why you
I shave it off every time,
Got
brother.
it. Maybe
I
you
was
should
teased in.
Maybe you should bring that back.
I was teased in middle school.
Look. You said LeBron James looked like he was about to swing on Stephen A. Smith. What, like, did you really feel that way? And,
Yes,
and also,
look at
was that clip that bad to you?
Look at the body language. Look at LeBron James on that clip. Like, I've seen that before. LeBron James looked like an angry customer. Like, I've seen that before. And the thing is, maybe it looked bad because he's so tall, he's looking down at Stephen A. He's just kind of like, well, it looked like LeBron 2 times. Because one thing about LeBron James doesn't get credit for, LeBron James has amazing restraint. There's been plenty of times LeBron James should have been in squabble. He's been squabbling up.
Squabble up.
Like,
Squabble
plenty
up.
times.
Squabble up.
I've seen LeBron James get pushed, slapped.
But let's be real, he ain't gonna slap Stephen A.
He's not going to slap Stephen A.
Yeah.
But great restraint. But there's 2 times. 2 times I can count
Sure.
where I said LeBron might punch this guy.
All right.
This one, and remember when Mario Chalmers?
Yeah,
Mario
of
Chalmers
course.
said, why you acting like a bitch?
Of course.
And he was like, yo, like that's what I saw. I saw that, the Mario Chalmers incident again. And Stephen A. smartly. Stephen A. Listen, Stephen A. I'm pretty sure you always say Stephen A. coughs before he clears his throat. Listen, hey, knew it was smoke when I almost had me reaching for my waist. I'm pretty sure Stephen A. Smith ain't do that.
Hey, look,
but yeah.
But let me ask. But okay, real quick too. What you have not said yet is what he approached him about. Think about it like this. Have you heard the explanation as to why Stephen A. Smith
he said keep my son.
It's about Bronny, right?
Yeah.
So real quick, do you think that LeBron, if this is truly about Bronny and Stephen and LeBron has a problem with the way Stephen A. Smith has been covering Bronny, aka LeBron's son, who you rocking with in this back and forth? Like, who do you think is right and who's wrong? You see what I'm saying?
See, look. As a father, right? It's hard because it's like, LeBron. I generally believe LeBron is protective of Bronny, right? And that's how every father should be, protective of your son. But at the same time, it's such a weird line where we should be able to criticize Bronny. If we see that Bronny is not doing something well, we should be able to criticize him. I don't have an issue with people criticizing Bronny. I've watched that Stephen A. clip where he talks about Bronny a lot, and the problem Stephen A. did is he brought up him being a father. He said, "You are his father. You need to stop this. You don't do that." You know how people talk about the mama cub? The mama cub is so protective of their son. Like, don't you even get close? Like, it's gonna be like hell for you.
Yeah.
We have that too as fathers, where it's like you even remotely question me as a father. Don't do that. Yeah. You don't get that close. Man, you're a damn parent to a dog, right? Let somebody say something about Obi.
Yo, that don't count, man.
Like, watch it, bro. Like, don't. It's.
I get you.
It's shaky.
I get it.
You can say all you want about Bronny and criticize how he's playing and stuff like that. I get that, but don't ever question somebody how they are fathering someone. I just think that's one where you gotta put up with the consequences.
Look, I get it. No debate. I get it.
Now, hey, listen, but
I get it.
But LeBron didn't have to treat him like Zelensky.
Yo, that was crazy. Yo,
hey, Mr. President.
Yo, listen,
Mr. President.
Hey, listen. You know what I would have loved? Nobody's talking about this. What was Stephen A. Smith face like? I would have loved to see what Stephen A. Smith. Because the way in which his body language was, it looked like he was kind of shook, though. And you couple that with the fact that how he went on ESPN and basically said, "Yo, the bosses told me I had to talk about it."
I hated that response.
See, this is where Stephen A. Smith gets criticized a lot because it makes it feel like he's being controlled. And granted, when you're working for a massive corporation, I understand you got to do certain things.
I hated that.
But if you truly don't want to talk about that, why you gotta talk about that? F that. Just because it's viral don't mean I gotta address it.
I hated that response.
I don't like that.
I didn't like that response from
That's
Stephen
real weak.
That was one of the worst responses I've seen from Stephen A. I hated that response.
Yeah, man. Anyway, let's move on to the next tweet, man. This one's interesting and it touches home because this is one of the best eras of rap that I could argue ever happened in hip hop, which was the DIPSET era. We got some beef going on, but you said, man, I don't like this beef between Cameron and Jim Jones at all. You said, I'm cool with them going their separate ways, but seeing them get messy in public sucks, right? Then you said, that said, I thought Killer and Mase would never be friends again, and I was wrong about that. What are your thoughts on the back and forth between Cameron and Jim, man?
That's a very good tweet, dog.
I like that one. No, really, very, very thoughtful.
Well, listen,
it got 0 likes though, but it doesn't matter.
It does get 0 likes.
When the tweet hits, it hits. Okay, hey, I don't give a damn that nobody said that.
I have a soft spot for DIPSET. I don't think we'll be doing this podcast if it wasn't for DIPSET. DIPSET was one of the first people. First groups I was obsessed with in terms of yo, man, Jewels, Cameron, Freaky Zeke. Man, I even knew the
40 Cal, Hell Rail.
40 Cows in the Hell Rail.
Come on, man. The whole gang. Bird gang.
The Bird gang.
The spin-off to Bird gang.
Spun off. So it sucks. I mean, I think it's brothers fighting. You know, Jim Jones and Cameron brothers fighting.
Yeah.
Same thing with Mase and Cameron brothers fighting. You know, and the thing about it that sucks is that everybody wants to be cool. If you notice that these confrontations, everybody want to be cool in these confrontations. It's about how can I insult somebody while being cool, right? And that's all that's happening between Jim Jones and Cameron. Cameron trying to be cool, trying to look cool. Jim Jones trying to look cool. I ain't trying to really address the situation in public, but you want to say something cool to make fans like get on your side. But you know, like I just feel like they've accomplished way too much. I just feel like they're very similar people. I always saw them button heads because 50 Cent made a good point. Jim Jones had ballin'. That changed that whole dynamic. Jim Jones now feeling like he a number one artist.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
That changed that whole dynamic, and I knew that would never, ever, things would never be the same with DIPSET ever again because it's going to be a power struggle at the top. But
good point.
You know, I generally believe that this relationship will be mended. I generally believe that they'll come together eventually, but I'm not feeling the public shots, man. Like, I'm just not feeling going in public and saying this and that and, like, you know, going back in time talking about, nah, this person never did this for me. Nah, this person ain't really from Harlem. Because those are the things that just don't get fixed.
Yeah.
You don't fix those.
I'm not a huge fan of the way they've been moving, man. You know, in my older years these days, man, especially with, like you said, man, bro, DIPSET is DIPSET, bro. Like, everybody thought they was part of DIPSET at one point.
Favorite group.
And
hip-hop group of all time.
It really hurts to see it as a fan. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't
and
like it.
and the part that makes me the most, I would say, uncomfortable is specifically on Jim Jones' side. You can tell they got love for each other. You can tell, bro, they don't really want to be doing this, but it done got so public, and now Cameron got a platform. And like I told you earlier, I'm not a fan of the fact that they have a sports show, and really every time you see him and what he got going on go viral is him going at people. So a part of me kind of feels like, damn, is he doing this for clicks? Like, is he going at him publicly for that? Like, is it really worth it to do that with your man?
Organic. I think Cam is organic with it.
I'm not a fan of it.
I think Cam's organic with it. I think Cam,
because we saw what he did to Ocho Cinco. He came later on and apologized about how he went.
Sort of.
It wasn't really a full blown, but you get the point. Yeah. Like, it makes me think, dang, is he getting on this microphone and feeling like, you know, I gotta start shit?
I said what I said. Like, I think that whole "It Is What It Is" show is built on them being cool.
True.
They cool.
True. Like,
you look at them like, hey, these dudes is fly. Like, Mase and him, and so, like, if they're gonna respond to something, they want to sound cool.
Facts.
And so sometimes
while laughing,
and all that stuff. You know
what I mean?
They want to sound cool. So, you know, I think this is just
I love it.
Sticking to that cool theme, you know, to address them.
I like it, man. Let's move on to the next tweet. This one is interesting. You're gonna put a lot of people on too, especially me, because I don't know nothing about Lisa. But you tweeted.
Oh, here we go.
You said Lisa is talented AF, right? You said when she started going toe-to-toe with Future on F the World Up, I crowned her. You said very curious to see how she's marketed moving forward after this very impressive debut album. What did you think about this Lisa album? And also, like, who is Lisa, man? Like, if people want to get into Lisa, bro, like, what are we to expect?
Well, I mean, Lisa, I want to say Lisa's a Korean pop artist. Which, you know, have you noticed that brand has been doing really well in America? Like, there's J-Hope, there's Lisa, there's Jenny,
yep.
And then what's the person that made that song with Lotto that I love? Seven. Damn, I forgot his name, but I love that song.
Jenny just had a song with Doechii, right?
Jenny had a song with Doechii.
Yeah.
Jenny has a song with a bunch of people on that album, actually. But yeah, I mean, I think Lisa, talent. Once again, we're talking about talent and versatility. And on that album, like, you hear pop records. Lisa raps a little bit. Lisa does some R&B. You know, Lisa goes toe-to-toe with Future. You know, like, it's a bunch of different things that she's able to do, and I'm just curious to see. Actually, I think it was Jenny that went toe to toe with Future. I can't remember now because they both came out like back to back.
No, it was your tweet was about Lisa.
Oh, did I say Future? She went toe to toe with Future.
Okay,
Future.
We're talking about Lisa.
Okay, Future then. So yeah, like crazy talent.
Yeah,
that I'm not seeing a lot of. I'm not seeing a lot of people just dive deep.
Yeah,
and then it's like, to me, what's cool about it is like the image doesn't necessarily match the talent, right? Where it's like you would never guess Lisa would have a song with Future, right?
Bro, I need to hear this song.
You would. It's crazy.
I
right?
need to hear it.
But from a marketing standpoint, mainly, I said that because I'm like, do we have to now start accepting that like these are the A-list artists, these are the pop artists, these are the ones that we can start to idolize? Because I feel like, hey, I'll keep it a stack with you. I feel like a lot of these pop artists these days are one-dimensional. I don't think there's a lot of pop artists that are experimenting like the way, like I love Sabrina Carpenter, but she didn't experiment like Lisa. You look at a person like you look at a person like Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus has kind of pivoted to a specific sound. And Lady Gaga, who's still out there, she's kind of like pivoted to a specific sound.
Yep.
These artists like Lisa, J-Hope, and all of them, they are showing their versatility, experimentation.
Specifically with hip hop.
Specifically,
like I think that's what you're saying. I mean, I know they're adding a bunch of, but hip hop is the one. Hip hop is the one that I believe,
and it's like
is the one that's showing up and is very natural.
These are some
it's
people that will America idolize? Will America appreciate? Because
I think they are.
Think about actors. It's so bad now. When I see a white actor, I assume they're from the UK. I said Timothy Chalamet is surely from the UK, isn't he? He surely has an accent. But no, he's actually American, right?
Yeah.
UK took over the acting scene,
right?
And we idolize these UK actors, right?
Yeah.
Will that happen with the pop scene? Will we start to idolize these people coming from Japan and South Korea and all that? It's curious. And Lisa, I think, is one of the few people you got to pay attention. Let's see what happens with Lisa. Can she penetrate the American culture?
I literally love what you said there, man. And we're going to end at that, but I got one more tweet. This is the one that I want to discuss the most because it was a short tweet.
Okay.
But it was very impactful.
Oh, God.
You said, and I quote, "Gym class heroes single-handedly made me view music differently." And I heard the tweet. I saw it. I said, I'm like, I don't think people know about the gym class heroes era.
Travis
McCoy. Their album As Cruel as Children. As Cruel as School Children was dropped. I believe it was like 06.
Yeah.
Bro, we was in high school. Yeah. I remember hearing that shit, and I was like, bro, this is incredible. I don't even know what I'm listening to, but this is incredible. Rapping mixed with rock, mixed with alternative, mixed with pop, emo. You got there was everything they was giving in that. So,
oh my God,
I wanted to talk about gym class.
You brought that up,
but
man.
Also, who are some artists that made you look at music differently?
Oh man, I'm so glad.
And so
you
just
brought
like
that topic
start naming some people,
Gym
man.
Class Heroes changed my view on music because before Gym Class Heroes, I paid no mind to pop and alternative music and stuff like that. They made me realize, like, yo, this is enjoyable, man. Like, Gym Class Heroes are like, they should be idolized, but they're not cool. They're not Lil Wayne. I'm sorry. I thought Travis McCoy was cool.
No, he was the man.
Cool as hell.
Yo, Travis was the
cool
man,
in
bro.
a different way. Like, he was cool in an emo, like, rock star / like,
I agree.
That type of way.
Yeah.
And their album, which had it had "Don't Necessarily My Girlfriend," and it had that song. Dog, I love that song.
Bro,
7 weeks?
Bro, I
Was
even
it 7 weeks?
Yeah, 7 weeks.
Oh,
I even love
my
the
God.
skits. Remember it had the
That's some
skits in that
skits.
album where it was like
I just
taking
thought-
you
I
to the
thought
lunchroom
they
and you
did
trying to
say-
holler at a guy.
exactly.
Yo, it was so
I
relatable
thought-
at that time, bro.
I thought it was like, I thought Gym Class Heroes made me like fall in love with the musicality.
Yeah.
Like, I thought they were doing things that were just next level innovative. That were, because we love to say blending genres a lot, right? I'm a writer. We say it all the time. They blend genres. They combine genres. But I felt like at that time people weren't doing it as bravely, as experimental as them.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
And the other question you asked me, you said who are some other artists that made me.
Yeah, it made you like
differently.
just. I mean, I know. Yeah, I know.
Kid Cudi. I mean, Kid Cudi's
Boom.
up there, highly
Boom.
up there for me. Kid Cudi, Lupe Fiasco, Cameron. I mean, like I said, Dipset. They made me view it differently.
Yeah. I was gonna throw in for me like artists like what Kanye did. Like
of course,
even
Kanye.
from a sampling standpoint, even from an approach, his image, his everything, it was just made me look at Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa had a little
Yeah.
wave where it was like,
Yeah.
yo, he's kind of
He's
doing
different.
something on this microphone and with the swag and
You
the
are supposed to
approach
love
that's like so different. You know what I'm saying?
Blink 182, all the
Absolutely.
small, it just
Absolutely.
makes you see, and to get even more like technical, it just makes you see music. It makes you break it down differently.
Yeah.
Because we're so used to what we know,
Mm-hmm.
like with the hip hop. Diddy and all that stuff, make all them, the family and Rick Ross, all this stuff. We know that, but
Yes.
then I thought that was like one of the few times I was like, yo, I enjoy the song, I like it, and I want to figure out why.
I think
you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that's one of the most important parts about music that doesn't get spoken enough about, and that's also why I liked artists like Juice WRLD because. The key word I want to use, and this is the name of this might be the name of the damn podcast, juxtaposition.
Whoa.
You feel me? You know what that means, right?
Whoa.
Bro,
Juxtaposition.
the juxtaposition of seeing a rap dude with rapper swag talk about I grew up listening to Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
You hear the rock infused. I heard Lucid Dreams for the first time, and I'm like,
What am I listening to?
I don't even know what this is, bro. Like I hear him rapping,
What am I listening to?
but I'm not sure what's happening right now.
Yeah.
So
And-
even XXXTentacion.
Yeah.
Like there's artists that come
yeah.
around. Just even in the new school where you're like,
Yeah.
what they got going on is special.
They changed the game.
Something's happening.
And
here.
I think for me, Gym Class Heroes, because man, I'm telling you, like I grew up hip hop, just hip hop R&B. If it ain't hip hop and R&B, there was some pop songs that were able to penetrate the culture where it, like Avril Lavigne, Complicated. Why you gotta be so
Paramore, even
complicated?
Paramore.
They were able to penetrate. Britney Spears, obviously Justin Timberlake, Instinct, but
Of
it
course,
was just
of
like
course.
those were commercial pop.
Absolutely,
Gym
bro.
Class Heroes had like a cult following / like organic. I just loved it.
Shoot,
man. I loved
shoot
it.
down the stars.
Shoot down the stars.
Oh my
What's it,
god,
there was a song,
bro!
What's the song talking about the cocaine?
That's White Girl.
White Girl.
Is it White Girl?
White Girl.
What's the name of it? Did I get that right? Hold on.
Talking about that. Though.
Viva la
Viva
White
la
Girl.
White Girl.
Viva
dog.
la White Girl,
Viva
bro.
la White Girl. Viva la White Girl.
Nah, I might listen to this album on the way
fun
back home.
fact.
Not gonna lie.
Travis McCoy is Tyga's cousin.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
The Rack City man. He's his cousin.
He is,
So,
man.
yeah, man.
I thought it was a good one, man. Like oh man, when I saw that, I was like,
You make me
damn.
want to tweet some more, man.
Damn. Yeah. Anyway, man, we reached the end of the episode. If you reached this far with us, man, y'all are the real MVPs, man. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out. We appreciate y'all. Remember, like we said in the beginning, help us get to 2K. If you're not subscribed, be a part of the Wise Gang. And as always, if you're giving advice, just make sure that thing is ill.
Yes, sir.
Ill.